All right, so this is 6.1, number 6, word problem. It says a bowling ball has a surface area of about 232 square inches. Determine the radius of the ball using the formula SA, or surface area, equals 4 pi r squared. Round to the nearest hundredth. So the first thing we want to do here is take what we know. Okay, so this is the surface area. This is SA. And we can plug that into our equation. So we have 232 equals 4 pi r squared. And so our object here is to solve for r. And so I need to isolate the r squared first. So you can see I have this like 4 pi over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this out first. I'm going to say divide by 4 pi and divide this by 4 pi and plug that into my calculator to figure out what that left-hand side is. So now I'm going to be left with r squared on the right, and that's going to equal about 18.46, etc. Make sure that when you plug this into your calculator, okay, if you're doing it like this, put this into parentheses here, because otherwise you're going to get order of operations kind of error there, and it's going to probably give you something else. So you should get about 18.46, etc. And now we're still trying to solve this equation. So if I want to get r squared by itself, what do I have to do? Well, I have to do the inverse, right? So I have to take a square root of both sides of this equation. So that's going to give me r on the right-hand side, and then I have to take a square root of that number, which is going to give me about 4.29, etc. Now technically, this is, if you think back to your rules, technically this is plus or minus 4.2967 when we solve the equation. However, the minus doesn't make any sense. It's extraneous. It doesn't really fit in the problem because we're trying to find a radius, and a radius can't be negative. So therefore, we're just going to say this is positive 4.29 and so forth. So we can round here. I'm going to say the radius is about 4.3 because it's 296, and that is in inches.